Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically a very quick recap of where you can grab as many stones as possible for the worldwide celebration. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, the worldwide celebration did not give out as many stones as people were hoping for. I think it is going to be tough to pull out as many stones as you want. But one of the main ways to get stones is going to be the Natade village. This event drops these crystals which you can exchange for a whole batch, a whole individual multi-summon worth of dragon stones. And obviously I've already claimed it, but you can come to the barber shop and claim it. There's literally 50. So it is an entire summon's worth of stones. And getting it is pretty quick to do. After that, your next best bet is to start scanning the events. We've had Legendary Super Saiyan release, we have had the Growth events release, we have had a couple new Dokkan events released, we've had a couple things released, and that essentially are quite easy and should be able to help you out. The DB story is one that springs to mind, with a decent chunk of rewards there. But then you also have the challenge events. Challenge events, we've had the Devil Trembles event, which actually gives quite a few stones, again like over a whole multi. But then on top of all of that, we do have some new blue zones. Although the missions don't give stones, which is a bit of a shame, the actual completion does, which is great. We've had quite a few EZAs. We've had 2 mainline EZAs, and we've had an LR EZA, so both of those are pretty good, and that'll net you a good chunk of stones as well. From there, basically, it's just cleaning up some of the growth events. There's not too much here really outside of what you need for upgrading your character. The DB story event getting updated is very important and gives you a good chunk of dragon stones as well, which is great. And the growth event, the Shamolians that you need to take out, is also very, very important and very, very helpful. Of course, nothing else would be remiss if we did not mention some of the older content that players can look to take on. This is far more accessible to new players. Things like the Ultimate Clash, etc., Quest Mode, these are all standard, although the Ultimate Clash right now is not giving a lot of dragon stones, as it's currently under the Part 2, which is a bit of a shame, but it will be refreshed shortly, which is a big like, I think, to a lot of players who do not fancy this Ultimate Clash. But yeah, if you're looking for all the stones, Portal of Memories is your place to go. It's your primary vendor place for stones, all of them. Extreme Z Battles, Story Mode especially, is the most stone efficient. And if you're a new player, you can grab a ton of stones from just doing older events that people have not done yet. So definitely would suggest that. Aside from that, there's not a lot of super farmable stones right now. If you have not, you can do the Dokkan All-Stars Boss Rush, which does drop a sizable chunk of stones at the end, and is something that, that I think most players can do. But yeah, there's a ton of EZAs as well to catch up on here. So if you haven't done it, even if you do every single one to like level 5, you're still better off, because there are just so many Extreme Z Battles that are up. It generally just makes life a lot easier. So yeah, that's kind of it when it comes to stones. Honestly, it's not a huge amount that you can farm right now. We're in a little bit of a dry spell. There's no secret method either that we haven't already covered before. The only thing I will say is we've had quite a few quest mode updates, so maybe check there first. But yeah, realistically there's not a lot for us to kind of run through. Of course, players are probably still wanting to finish up a couple rounds of summons. We should get a little bit more content soon, but yeah,